What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my studio. I heard a little something about what Hasbro and Entertainment eOne were able to make a deal with the Lionsgate, but I hope that all of this is true because we really do need the Power Rangers brand to reinvent themselves instead of have like 30 years of the same stuff. You know, cheesy one-liners and bad fight scenes, the lack of unmoored fights. Like, all we want is a good storytelling for the Power Rangers brand. And I believe the Lionsgate and eOne, or Hasbro Entertainment for that matter, is gonna give us all of that. So, shout out to my boy, the fan club. Let's get to this video.
Has purchased eOne, the entertainment company that has produced the past few Power Ranger projects, is now owned by a different company, but Power Rangers is staying with Hasbro.
Good.
What does this mean for the future? We're gonna talk about it, break it down. Amazing New Year's weekend. Turn up one time for the fun time. I've had a lot of fans ask me about this, and I thought I would just make a video breaking it down. Lionsgate closed the acquisition of eOne from Hasbro. eOne is now owned by Lionsgate. If you don't know what eOne is, they were the production company that made Power Rangers for the last few seasons, but now they're owned by somebody else, and it sounds like Hasbro is going to be taking care of the big brands in-house for now.
Good.
But let's talk about it, all right? Lionsgate has officially completed its acquisition of eOne from Hasbro, as announced yesterday. This deal, worth $375 million in cash, brings over 6,500 film and television titles to Lionsgate's already extensive library. Notably, this transaction will not have any impact on the Power Rangers franchise. With this acquisition, Lionsgate aims to strengthen and diversify its scripted and unscripted television businesses, expand its brand profile, and enhance its presence in Canada and the UK. The library acquired includes popular titles such as 1917, Atomic Blonde, Grey's Anatomy, and Criminal Minds. Additionally, the film development rights for Hasbro's Monopoly brand have been included in the deal, demonstrating Lionsgate familiarity with the property. While eOne brings many exciting projects to Lionsgate, Hasbro will retain its family brands like Peppa Pig, Transformers, My Little Pony, and Power Rangers. Lionsgate CEO expressed enthusiasm about the acquisition, stating that eOne will be a valuable addition to the company. It appears that Hasbro will focus to continue on its major brands like Power Rangers and Transformers internally, indicating potential future developments for these beloved franchises.
I love this.
This is pretty cool.
This one sounds like to me they renewed their contract with Lionsgate, because even though Hasbro is called Hasbro Entertainment now, Lionsgate still owns eOne right now. So we know that Hasbro is going to give us some of the best bangers besides Transformers and G.I. Joe franchise. But when it comes to the Power Rangers one, I feel like, to me, at some point, much like how it took them years for them to actually come out with the Mortal Kombat 1 game, with the storylines and the combo settings and all of that. Now, Ed did say a while back they're going to continue to support Mortal Kombat 1 with guest characters, DLC characters, new features and all of that. But can you honestly imagine what the Power Rangers brand is going to end up doing? And that is exactly one of the main reasons why we all needed this franchise to reinvent themselves, instead of using the Sentai footage and using the cheesy one-liners and, you know, just, even though it's known for that for 30 years, aiming towards the kids. But I feel like once the Jonathan N. Twister project gets off the ground, it's going to end up surprising a whole lot of people. You know, as long as it doesn't go too woke, you know, don't add any politics in it whatsoever, I think you're going to have yourself a great franchise in the Power Rangers. This one, like I said, sounds like they renewed their contract with the company. So whatever things they got with our brand, it's going to end up surprising people, like I said.
I am happy that they got rid of eOne just because I don't think they knew what they were doing with eOne. eOne was successful. It's going to be successful after Hasbro. It was successful before Hasbro. And it sounds like they got eOne so they could get Peppa Pig, because they're not giving up Peppa Pig. And that was part of the eOne deal. It seems like they got the big money IP that they wanted in Peppa Pig. They're going to make a bunch of money off of that. And then they sold the rest of the catalog and the other shows that they're working on, like The Rookie and all those other shows that are currently being produced by eOne that are good. They're actually successful. So it's not like Hasbro's ripping off Lionsgate. I feel like this deal helped both of them, because some people out there don't really understand like why they picked up this company in the first place. They had some IPs they wanted, and Hasbro is a toy company and their target audience is little kids. Well, guess what? Peppa Pig is one of the biggest shows right now for the youngsters, and they acquired eOne. Thought they were going to do the whole entertainment thing. They were going to have thousands and thousands of shows coming out, and they were going to double down. But then when they looked around, HBO, Warner is having problems. Even Disney is having problems. I think it's smart for them just going back to what they know and what they're good at. They got another huge IP with Peppa Pig. And now with that money they acquired, they can focus on reinventing their big brands that they have, because they have some
I just
huge
said that about the Power
IPs,
Rangers.
man. We're talking from all of those family fun games like your Monopolies, Mr. Potato Head. They own Nerf. From Transformers, My Little Pony, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers. They have some firepower here that they can work with. I think it's about time that they not only start optimizing these current brands and making them better, but also coming up with some new ideas. Some new characters that they fully own to bring some excitement back to the brand of Hasbro. I'm excited about the future, even though there are a lot of question marks right now. I think Power Rangers is going to be just fine, and we will be here every step of the way to cover this. I have to shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out.
And shout out to the fan club for making this video. I just want to get my 2 cents before I end this video. So, with all of this rumors going around about the new color scheme for the Power Rangers reboot, those were all lies. I don't believe it. It's still rumors. Them having a female Red Ranger, those are rumors still. So we really don't know what Jonathan and Twisto project might end up looking like. But we can assume that it might not be based on Mighty Morphin, but it could be inspired by Mighty Morphin. Same color scheme, red, black, blue, yellow, pink, and green. I've seen this 1,000 times. No matter what Power Rangers content I do and make, it's the same stuff I've said before. So, with all of that said, it's good that they're actually getting rid of eOne, because even though they were successful, I think Hasbro Entertainment is in good hands with the Power Rangers brand. So you know they're going to end up using every single firepower they have to give us good chunk of Power Rangers entertainment. Especially when it's made by Jonathan Entwistle, showrunner Jenny Clan, and writer Brian Edward Hill. As long as the show is good, it's really all that matters. I already made videos on what I want in the Power Rangers brand and the Power Rangers reboot. But this is a good deal. Like, they're about to change the game forever. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I hope and pray to God that it's not gonna end up being for the worst. So I have my hopes up. I got my faith in Hasbro, and I know they're gonna knock it out of the park. So link to the original video will be down below. And once again, shout out to the fan club for this awesome upload. And I'm gonna catch y'all on my next one.